All right, close your eyes and imagine this for a second. You're standing on the balcony of a small, sun-drenched apartment overlooking the crystal-clear waters of the Mediterranean. A gentle breeze brushes your face, and the scent of fresh-baked bread from the cafe below mingles with the salty air. The streets buzz with a language you've yet to fully understand. But it doesn't matter. You belong here now. And the best part? Just 6 months ago, this was nothing more than a distant, maybe even impossible dream. But here's the thing, it's not impossible. And I'm going to tell you exactly how it can happen, faster than you think. Moving abroad doesn't have to be a slow, bureaucratic nightmare. There are shortcuts, secrets, things no one tells you. And today, I'm going to share those with you. Because trust me, you don't want to be that person stuck in the rat race, dreaming of a life in a foreign country, while bogged down in paperwork and what-ifs. Let's rewind for a moment. Picture yourself 6 months back from today. You're still waking up to the same alarm clock, stuck in the same routine, eating the same food, watching the same TV shows every night, and scrolling through your phone wishing you could just hit reset on your life. Sound familiar? Maybe you even know exactly where you want to go. You've scoured travel blogs, devoured Instagram posts, and spent way too many hours reading about the best places to live abroad. And yet, something's holding you back. It's not the dream, is it? The dream is as vibrant as ever. It's the how. The overwhelming thought of navigating visas, finances, legalities, figuring out what to do with all your stuff. And worse, the paralyzing fear that you'll somehow make a wrong move and get stuck. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that complicated? What if I told you that moving abroad could be a whole lot simpler than you think? There's a process, an almost magical combination of smart choices and lesser-known hacks that can turn this dream into your reality in less than 6 months. Let's start with a moment of brutal honesty. Most people overthink the destination. It sounds ridiculous, but they do. They spend years, fantasizing about cities they've never been to, countries they've never explored, and yet they never take the plunge. The truth is, while everyone else is focused on the glamour of Paris or the appeal of Rome, you could already be setting yourself up for a fast track to a country that's ready to welcome you with open arms. That's right. There are countries out there practically begging for you to move. They have visas specifically designed to fast-track your residency. Countries like Portugal, for example, are rolling out the red carpet with golden visas, easy entry requirements, and policies that make you want to say, "Why didn't I do this sooner?" And you know what's even crazier? These opportunities are sitting there in plain sight, while people wait for their dream destination to magically become attainable. Imagine yourself in 6 months, kicking back at a little cafe in Lisbon, or chilling on a white sand beach in Thailand. You didn't spend years lost in paperwork or waiting for approvals. You didn't waste endless nights panicking about how you're going to make this happen. No, you followed a plan. A fast, smart plan that led you exactly where you need to be. So, let's talk about how you actually do this. Because, let's be real for a moment, you can't just book a one-way ticket and show up at your dream destination with a suitcase and a smile. It's tempting, but it's not practical. You need strategy. And this is where most people get stuck. They don't know the first step. And the idea of dealing with paperwork and visas sends them straight back into their comfort zones. But here's a secret. You don't have to do it all alone. Forget trying to navigate endless government websites or translating visa documents. The fastest way to cut through the red tape is to find someone who's done it before. Someone who knows the system inside and out. Lawyers, agents, or even expats who have already made the move. These people know the shortcuts, the loopholes, the unwritten rules that no amount of Googling will tell you. And the best part? They're all just a click away. Join online forums, Facebook groups, or Reddit communities where expats and locals dish out insider knowledge. These communities are goldmines of practical advice and can connect you with the exact people who can streamline your move. If you tap into the expat communities that are already thriving in your dream destination, they'll point you toward the local agents who do this kind of thing for a living. And suddenly, what felt like an insurmountable process is reduced to a few simple steps. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about money? How do I afford this? Here's the thing about moving abroad. It doesn't cost nearly as much as you've been led to believe. In fact, you probably don't need as much as you think. It's all about smart finances. Picture yourself sipping coffee at a rooftop cafe in Mexico City, not worrying about those big bank fees or international transfers. Why? Because you've already set up a multi-currency account. This is one of those little-known tricks that makes your money work for you instead of against you. It allows you to transfer, hold, and spend money without bleeding out on conversion fees. Even better, in some countries, all you need is proof of a decent savings account to fast-track your visa approval. That's right. Just having a little nest egg could be your golden ticket to faster residency. Then there's the stuff. All that stuff sitting in your apartment right now? You don't need it. The lighter you travel, the faster you move. Here's the funny thing about moving abroad. The less you take with you, the more freedom you have. I'm talking 2 suitcases max. And don't worry about furniture. Many rentals abroad come fully furnished. You don't need to spend months waiting for shipping containers or dealing with customs. Keep it simple. Pack what matters, sell or store the rest, and get yourself to that new life faster than you ever imagined. Still feeling unsure? Let me tell you this. Moving abroad is not just a physical relocation. It's a mindset shift. It's about letting go of what you think you need, about realizing that your life can be rich with experience, not stuff. And the best part? You don't have to figure it all out before you land. The truth is, most people figure it out as they go. But by using these secrets, you'll be light years ahead of everyone else. Picture yourself 6 months from now, not stuck in the same old routine, but standing in the middle of a bustling street in a new city, feeling alive, like you've hit reset on life. You'll laugh at the person you were, stressing over the small stuff, wondering if this was even possible. It is, and it's closer than you think. Time to make it happen.